Hello, everyone. This is Family Bob making another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at part 2 of the Mecha Invasion Constructicons of the 2-pack. This one is Hook. So before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what else would you like to see in a video. So onto the figure himself. Here we have Hook in his very nice looking crane mode. So I'm going to take a quick look at all that detail. So focus, thank you. Get the nice yellow for the headlights. You get the kind of gunmetal gray for the grills, a little bit of silver, blue for all the windows, and it's a nice kind of shiny blue or glossy. So going down the side, you get some stripes. Get some. This says Combat Squad Equipment Giant Legion. The rims are picked out in silver. Some more stripes, Triple Danger, and then some more gunmetal gray. Crane arm is, got a bunch of gunmetal gray right back here. I'm assuming that's to like represent the counterweights and everything. So get some caution stripes. I have no idea what that's supposed to be on a crane, at least on this type of crane. Gala 03, and then something I find peculiar on mine is this is yellow. It's like they put on the yellow for the stripes, but forgot the black and just did the silver paint. I don't know, but it's on both sides too, so it makes me question just a little bit. But anyways, on the back you do get painted taillights and all that fun stuff with some more stripes. So you get some nice detailed silver paint up here. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Now as far as articulation, the crane arm can move up and down. It moves all the way back as well on a nice ratchet. Can extend only once, but that's fine enough. And as far as the hook, it can move forward and back on this hinge, and the hook itself is on a hinge as well, which is pretty cool. Something they didn't have to do, but they did. So get this back in there. So there is that. Now as far as accessories, he comes with his gun. I have it folded up right now. So now, the one question I have is this magnet supposed to be out, or is there supposed to be something you're covering it? I think it's supposed to be out, so we'll take it as that. But for weapon storage, you do have a tab on either side of this, and it will just go into the slot right in there. Now, it is a little bit hard to see. Make sure that is all the way back as well. So you pretty much just got to feel your way and push. But once you have it in, it ain't going anywhere. So, but there is that. Now, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G1 Prime and a Dr. Wu Constructicon. So, there is all of that. So, yeah, overall, the crane mode is really good, but how good is that robot mode? So, let's see. So, first things first, I do recommend getting the crane just pretty much sticking straight up. And then you want to untab these sections from the fuel pods and also right up in here. So do that, untab, swing this around, then go ahead and bring out the leg a little bit as far as you can, so that way you can get this panel out. So then just kind of bring it out a little bit more as far as you can. Then just combine and wars this out. Get this tabbed in, then you can bring it out some more. Then go ahead and swing this section in, flip this panel up, and it will tab into place as well. Then you want to take this section, bring it down, and it will tab in as well. Take this side piece, double hinge it around, and then the fun part, you want to flip out the feet. And how it's supposed to go is this side first, then that side. So I recommend not throwing your spudger. Come here, you. Come here. Thank you. Okay. Grab the spudger. Alright, get this out, which is a pain in the butt. They don't really give you place to do anything with. And that's the one issue I do take with Hook specifically. So, come on. Might have to do this off camera. Yeah, okay. So I am going to do this off camera, so I will be right back. Alright, got the feet transformed. I did went ahead and did the other side because it's exactly the same. So, but anyways, go ahead and raise up the camera so that way we can see the arms. Get this all the way up. Alright, so for the arms, go ahead, bring the crane arm down. Go ahead and flip that up as well so you can set it flat. So you want to take out the gun as well, set it off to the side. Untab the arms from right in here and here. So untab them, swing them out, untab, swing it out. Go ahead and bring down this purple section and then flip up the head. Then next you want to untab it from right here and right here. So just go ahead and untab it. Double hinge this down and it will kind of tab into place a little bit. Doesn't hold too securely, but it holds well enough. Next, bring down the arm, flip in just this panel. So flip that in, rotate it at the bicep, and then there you go. There is your arms all done. And once we have all that done, now we have Hook in robot mode, and it looks very nice. Definitely very hooky. That didn't sound right, but yeah, anyways. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, the full 360, it's your typical Hook backpack, so there is all of that. Now, for the head sculpt, please focus. Thank you. Get the nice silver for the face. He does have the light piped eyes, so you would just take his gun and just pop it on, wherever the magnet would be. But again, mine is probably buried in my instruction piles that I need to clean up. I'm working on a new system, so there is that. But yeah, not too shabby. I do wish that they just painted the eyes instead, but oh well. Going down the body, you get the kind of a, again, the gold could have probably used one more coat. I think that's what they're trying to do with that. That this piece, along with right here, is supposed to be gold, but they could have used one more coat. Gunmetal gray for the crotch, and pretty much everything else we have seen in the robot or vehicle mode. So there is that. Now, as far as articulation, the head can look up and down pretty far. Can do a full 360. You just got to be mindful of the collar. So kind of have to look him up. There we go. Arms can do a full 360. Can move out that far. Yeah. You get bicep rotation. You get over 90 degrees of elbow bend. Nothing at the wrist other than, he's breaking his arm type thing. So there is all of that. For the waist, you do get a waist rotation. It just will kind of make this piece untab. It's almost like it's just a centimeter too tall. But oh well. Anyways, get the legs. Just bring that up. Legs can move forward that far. Back that far. Can do the full splits and then some. You get thigh rotation. 90 degrees of knee bend. And the feet, they do actually have ankle tilt despite how they transform, which is nice. And the toes can move down. The heels do the same to support any dynamic poses. So there's that. Now, as far as weaponry goes, you can do two ways. You can go ahead and swing this all the way around. Flip out this targeting reticule. I mean, it only really works for Devastator in that sense, but go ahead and extend this out, and right under here, there is a panel that you got to flip up. Think of like a Cybertron mud flap. So you just got to extend out the crane enough to get the get something in there to flip it out. There we go. And it will double hinge up, tab into place. You can push that back if you want. And now Hook has a giant bazooka. Yeah. That's a cyber key power that Mudflap should have had in Cybertron, if you ask me. But if you don't want to do that, get this flipped back. Come on, there we go. Oh, earthquake. My bad, folks. You can flip this panel, or flip up the handle, extend the gun, and plug it in. So now he is ready to weld things, because that's what Constructicons do. They weld. They don't shoot. They weld. So there is all of that. Now, for a real quick size comparison, Hook, quit looking sideways. There we go. Alright, and here we have G1 Prime and Dr. Constructicon. So there's those two size comparisons, and also apologies if he kind of shifted between takes. Camera ran out of battery, and I may have also bumped the table. But here we have him with his buddy in building. Again, Constructicons don't do crime. They build crime. Yeah? No, whatever. But yeah, they look really good together. They could basically almost pass as IDW, maybe. Or, no, wouldn't pass as live action. So, but yeah, overall, really good. The Robo mode looks really good. The vehicle mode looks just as good as well. So how does that combined mode look? I'm going to show you. So first, remove this, collapse it, set it off to the side, and go ahead and rotate the crane arm 180. What is my cat doing? I don't know what she's doing. She loves playing spring when I'm recording. I don't know what it is. Anyways, go ahead and... Oh no, you actually did rotate this down. So we'll go ahead and uncollapse all of this up. Take the head, flip that down, then flip this all back up. Then just kind of leave this free floating for now. Go ahead and get these panels up as well on the forearms. So get those up. And basically return the arms back into all mode, but instead of collapsing them in, you will just tab them in right in there. So just go ahead and tab that in. Do the same thing for this side. So get that flipped out, rotate, and just bring down, tab in. And we're just going to leave that there for right now. And I actually had this wrong the entire time. So flip this down, rotate that 180, then flip this back, tab that back in. Okay, so for the actual torso, come to these side bits right here, flip them out, and then take this panel, flip it out, and untab it. Just bring it up and leave it at that kind of 90-degree angle. Do the same thing for this side. So flip this out, flip that up. Next, come to the Devastator head and kind of push on his belly so you can flip this out. Then just have it do 180. And we are almost there. Now for the feet, go ahead and collapse that in, flip this in, flip that in, flip this in. Then come to the side panels, untab this section and put it back kind of into the vehicle mode area almost. Then untab this, untab, bring it out, flip this down, rotate this up. Then you want to collapse this in, but collapse it in like this. So you just have that go in like that. Then come back here, take this, flip it all the way up. Then if it hasn't already done for you, you want to untab this from the crotch and use that to kind of get this all sorted up. And now, I'm not going to tab this in because per the instructions of what they want you to do is once you get the shoulders all done, they want you to go ahead and combine them with long haul, then tab these in. But what you would end up doing is you would kind of hook this in like this, and then push it back. So that way it locks into place. So, but anyways, do the same thing for this side. Untab, rotate out, then get this panel, flip it out. Come on, flip it out, down, flip this panel around, and just kind of out. Then go ahead and collapse this all up. And again, it's doing it for me, but you would untab it from the crotch. Oh, you also transform the feet back into the vehicle mode configuration. So just do that. Nope, stay. Do that. Nope. There we go. And, oh, come under here. Oh yeah, you also want to flip these in as well. My bad. Forgot about that. So go ahead and flip those in. Then you would just, by this point, combine them with long haul. And then I'll finish up the transformation in the final video. But you also got to untab. There's a bunch of like little steps, but you just got to untab this and more or less leave it down. But more or less, there you have a Devastator's torso. And it's a pretty decent looking torso. So, yeah, definitely not your conventional hook transformation, which is very clever and very nice. So, yeah, overall, I do think this is worth the price of admission of the 90 USD for a 2-pack. And seeing that they're doing 3 2-packs, definitely worth the price of admission. That's what, like 200 some odd dollars USD at least. So, but yeah, overall, like I said, I definitely recommend these. But I think that is about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.